side too. When the night falls on you, you don't know what to do. Nothing you confess could make me love you less. I'll stand by you. I'll stand by you. Won't let nobody hurt you. I'll stand by you. So if you're mad, get mad. Don't hold it all inside. Come on and talk to me now. Hey, what you got to hide? I get angry too, but I'm alive like you. When you're standing at the crossroads, and don't know it.
Hi, I'm Dick McKeeby, and I'm here to talk to you for a few minutes about the Relay for Life. Last year I was the chairman for the Relay for Life for the 2001. This year I'm also going to be chairing the 2002 Relay. There's a few things I'd like to discuss before we show a film to you people about our kickoff and some of the things that happened this year. Our relay last year was the most successful relay in our division. Our division takes in the whole state of New York, including New York City, and the whole state of New Jersey. We had the #1 first-time relay, and that's quite an honor for our area, and it shows what our people are really like. This year I want to go over some things that we're going to be a much bigger and more successful relay than even last year. On June 1st and June 2nd of this year, we will have our relay, and we started our kickoffs already. As you'll see, the film coming up next will show that. We plan on having another kickoff to get people who couldn't make this one. It was very bad weather that night, so we're going to show people more what's going on. The services that we've brought to this community are incredible. From the patient services to the road to recovery, I Can Cope, all these services are now in the Port Jervis area, and the people of Port Jervis and the surrounding areas should be extremely proud of what they've done, because it's incredible what they've done. This year's relay is going to start with a much bigger and much more impressive show than last year. We have most of the same stuff as last year, but much more. We have a bigger fireworks display. We have much more speakers, better bands, bigger bands, more bands. It's going to be a time where everybody has a great time, and I would like to tell everybody to. We have a relay number that is 856-0625. Any information that anybody wants to know about the relay, they can contact that number to start teams. That's very, very important. As we go on through this, I'm going to show you where you have to do the PowerPoint, where we show the people last year on the a big screen that we had out in the middle field to show people that we have honored and in memory of certain people, and we'd like to have that done much earlier this year so our people can get this ready to go. And the number for the PowerPoint, we want you to send a photograph with a little memory on it, or something in honor of or in memory of somebody who's had cancer or passed away from cancer. And that'll be to Stan and Sharon Siegel at 59 Church Street, Port Jervis, New York, 12771.
Tears are in your eyes. Come on and come to me now. Don't be ashamed to cry.
The Relay for Life American Cancer Society walk is an experience that you have to be there to understand. People probably told you a lot last year that it was a fun time. We had a good time. We have a lot of fun. We honor the right people. It's something that you really don't want to miss. It's an experience that you just can't discuss or talk about because it doesn't bring it the full value. You have to be there to experience it and understand it. And I hope you enjoy the tape coming up, and I'll see you on June 1st and June 2nd. Maybe attention, please. I'd like to have everybody.
I'll come back.
Hang on, we gotta get John ready here. We don't want nobody. No monkeying around. They're not cancer survivors this year. So we're gonna honor 4 people. I'd like to have George Poems come up. George Poems is gonna be lighting the candles for 4 people. Okay, can I have the lights down, please? Okay, Cheryl.
I'd like to take a moment of silence for Betty Ann Melnick. Loretta Hinckley. Joanne Cotty. And Eleanor Semerano. Please take a moment of silence and think about this.
Just one question. If there's anybody that knows anybody who was at our relay last year that we don't have them up here, we'd like to know right now.
Spangenberg.
Lorraine Spangenberg.
Okay. We have the lights on, please. 4 people that we won't forget, and they'll be honored throughout the year with us. These candles will be lit all night long. They're going to stay lit for the entire night. Okay, now we're going to move on to a couple of things that have been happening. If I can figure this out. I guess you'd be smarter than I might. Okay. I want to start this off with what happened over the last few weekends that we found out. I went to a summit in Albany a couple weeks ago, spent the weekend there on some Relay for Life stuff. I want to tell you about our division. Our division is, it's a lot bigger than you probably think it is. Our division is the entire New York State, including New York City, the entire state of New Jersey. Okay? Who was at our relay last year? Like, everybody raise their hand that was at the relay last year. Well, let me tell you what you people did. For volunteerism, we won an award. We had one of the best turnouts of volunteerism within the community. We competed against different cities with 60 to 90,000 people. We were the smallest one that competed in this, was less than 9,000 people in Port Jervis. We won that. That's not the big one. That's to you guys. The big one is, for that same district, the 2 entire states, we came in with the #1 relay, first-time relay, ever in the state of New York and New Jersey. It's a small star, but it's a big meaning. But you're all stars. That's what it's about. So we got the Tony. That's the way they presented it too, with the Tony and that. But the Tony was cardboard. I want to talk about what the relay is to me, to you. It's different to everybody. Cheryl wants to say a few words on that. I think everybody has their own feeling of what the relay is and who they do it for. Some people do it for just cancer people in general. Some people do it for a loved one, a relative. Cheryl wants to say a few words about what she does, and then we'll move on to tell you more about the statistics of what happened this year with our relay versus the rest of the relays.
The Relay for Life for me was one of the most awesome, most incredible things I've ever experienced in my life. When we look back and you see the people that stood behind you, one and all, it made a great big difference. Through a patient's eyes, like myself, 2-time survivor, it was the most incredible, moving thing I've ever imagined and ever felt. When I saw the community, the love, the compassion, and just the people being there. You don't even know some of these people's faces, but you felt the warmth, you felt them by you. And it was just incredible. It was like that song, The Wings, the wind beneath my wings. It made me want to live for another 100 years. It gave me so much strength, so much gratitude. And I thank you all for that. And if it wasn't for you, most of us would not be here today. And I really congratulate you as the people in the community, and as I will speak in my speech later, that you made all the difference. We did all the work as cancer survivors. We helped you through this, but you helped us, and I thank you. And that's what the Relay for Life is. It is the community with a big, big, big heart. I can't even say that enough. Port Jervis really is on the map. And I would never, never forget you people. Thank you.
Okay, just a couple of things I want to tell you about what I learned at the summit is the Relay for Life is the biggest source of income for the American Cancer Society. Last year across the nation it took in $209 million. 3,000 cities and towns were involved in this across the nation. There was 350,000 survivors walking, and that's what it's all about, survivors. I think we all know that. Without survivors, there's not a relay. Without teams, there's not a relay. It's important for us to get teams and have a strong relay. We showed this part of the country what this town is about. If you had to be up there in Albany when I was there, it was like you were really proud to be from Port Jervis. Everybody was talking about it, and these are big cities all over New Jersey and New York. Every one of you who had your hands up a minute ago should be extremely proud, because we got terrific recognition there. It was wonderful. And I was actually proud to be from Port Jervis, and everybody here would have been. I wish I could have taped that. You people would have loved it. Okay, at this time, I would like to have Mary Decker come up from Bon Secours Hospital. Okay. Mary wants to say a few words, and then she was going to have Tom Rennell come up. The hospital is largely involved with us this year. They're doing an incredible job with us, and they're really out to help us. And the hospital's come along terrific. I'm working with them a little bit on some other projects, and I'm really impressed with this hospital. And I think we're going to have a terrific town, and you need a good hospital to have a good town. So. I also want to thank all the nurses and staff and anybody who worked at the hospital last year. They were terrific and brought in a ton of money. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, here's Mary, and then I want to have Tom come up.
Hi, everyone. It may sound like Cheryl and I have known Dick for quite a while, but the truth of the matter is, I first met Dick last February. Maybe even been March, Dick. We haven't known each other that long. He stepped into my office at Bon Secours Hospital unexpectedly and without an appointment. And he introduced himself to me and then proceeded to tell me of his plans to hold the first Relay for Life in Port Jervis. And he asked for the hospital's sponsorship of the event. Of course, I agreed to sponsor the event. Then Dick went on to explain that the relay was going to be held in 4 months. After hearing the magnitude of what he had planned in only a short time, quite frankly, I decided Dick was a fruitcake. So I called upon my friend and co-worker and two-time cancer survivor, Cheryl Guzik, told her about my meeting with Dick and asked her if she would join me in discussing plans with him. So we met, and Dick continued to explain to Cheryl the magnitude of what he had planned in 4 short months. We stepped outside, Dick walked away, Cheryl looked at me and said, "That man is a fruitcake." And that is really how it happened.
Okay, thank you.
But you know, we took a leap of faith and went forward with the plans for the relay. Why? Because Cheryl and I never lost sight of the fact that we were working with a community that never lets its neighbors down, especially when they're in need. I knew firsthand what this community was capable of. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's hard to maintain professional composure. I knew what we were capable of, and I knew what the employees at Bon Secours were capable of doing. Last year, the employees of Bon Secours represented 7 teams at the first annual Relay for Life, and we were instrumental in helping to raise over $140,000. We're very proud again to be the event sponsor this year. At Bon Secours Hospital, we know firsthand that cancer touches everyone's life. If you're not a victim, you know someone who is. Whether it's your mother, your father, brother, sister, friend, or even your child. As we move forward with this relay, I want everyone to keep focused on hope. That's what the relay is all about, hope for a cure. So Dick, on behalf of the hospital,
Here I am.
I want to present you
Just
with
money?
this.
Come here.
Yes. With our sponsorship check and our commitment to be good help to those in need for another year. You dropped it.
It's funny, Tom don't know this, but I stole one of these shirts already. This is my second.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
It's not like you ever dress up. I mean, that will be
They
great.
borrowed these clothes to come out.
The small one.
Tom, would you like to come up? First of all, I'd like to say, where did I put the check?
It's on top there.
Okay. I know that she didn't say how much it is, but I know how much is in here. We discussed it. It's an incredible amount of money. It's $5,000. They're starting us off really well this year. We're going to have a great relay, and I owe a lot to this hospital for even helping, and they're very caring people, believe me. The whole hospital, the whole staff. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dick, and I'm going to take 30 seconds to say just a couple of words. I want to say congratulations to all of you on what an incredible job you did last year with the first Relay for Life here in Port Jervis. We were proud to be part of that, and we're proud to be part of it again this year. I also want to say thank you to all of you for letting us be part of this organization, of this event. As you know, the fight against cancer goes on every single day within the walls of the Bon Secours Community Hospital, as it does in all of the other hospitals across our community. And part of the reason that the people who work at Bon Secours Community Hospital made the outpouring of support that they made last year and will again this year, in fact, I'm sure we will increase it this year as we go forward with the planning, is because of the commitment that each of those individuals feels to providing the best quality health care to this community that we can. And I'm proud to be representing them here at this microphone tonight. And the other thing I want to say is, Dick, you can have the second shirt, because I know the way you work, you're going to wear out the first one halfway through this year. So
I appreciate it.
congratulations and thank you.
No, thank you very much. Okay.
I have
She's a
another.
woman, you know. Like
Yes,
she said before.
anything I want. I'm glad. Women, here we were. Yeah, tonight we have another presentation from John Phelps, who is a volunteer at the Bon Secours Hospital, and he would like to recognize Dick McKeeby for all the efforts that he's been showing us.
That's a fact, Dick. I know you keep saying stop monkeying around, but sometimes I do get serious. And if my voice comes back, I'll tell you that I think I can fairly speak for everyone in this room, and saying that we all certainly appreciate the iron chairmanship that you provided us, and we hope you'll keep it up. But this is just a little something to,
Nice.
to appreciation to Dick McKeeby, Chairman, Relay for Life.
Thank you, John. John knows I'm a big athlete. I play tennis a lot. Handball, I rowed a lot. See that? He knows I'm an athlete. That's nice. Everybody's sucking in a little bit. I gotta stand like this for a second. Okay. Next thing is, I talked to Cheryl Cusack before this, and we discussed what she said earlier, Wind Beneath My Wings. Cheryl wants to do a little talk from you. We like to have a survivor talk, and she's going to do a little talk for you, and then I'll tell you what we're going to do after that, okay? Cheryl.
First time.
Give it away, huh?
Like I said before, I'm so proud and pleased of the community, the way it's been outpouring their hearts, their friendship, just being yourselves. It makes a world of difference to a survivor going through a horrible, 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 dreaded disease that we don't have an answer to. So I just want to say hello to a community with a big, big heart. We put Port Jervis on the map, and I'm proud to be a Port Jervis resident. Well, it's been 1 year and 3 months. I can stand here to tell you I am cancer-free. And I will continue to do so with the help of the cancer research that we have so undoubtedly made so much money for last year, and the love of our community. Only the victims of this dreaded disease can understand what the timelines really mean. What a horrible way to gauge your life. Mine's a 5-year, someone else's a 7-year. Someone could be a year. And unfortunately, we have lost so many dear to us that we can hold in our hearts, and that we want to make this fight stronger. I personally do not want to have anybody go through the pain. Webster Dictionary doesn't even have the words that you go through in your mind in 1 minute of the day, of how you have to go on, how you have to fight, how you have to survive. We know that our lives are not guaranteed forever, but I know this, that a community of this nature and the love in your hearts of many that have prolonged the lives who have been stricken with this horrible disease, it has helped. As we start another year to make our Relay for Life a success, I consider you all my wind beneath my wings. As we soar together in this rally, we will take someone under our wings to help them through their darkest days and make sunshine. Today you saw rain, we see sun. We will always see the sun no matter what. You have shown great strength, compassion, friendship, and the fight to win this battle in our community. And I thank God I had the opportunity to know each and every one of you. I stand proud of our community, and we will fight to not see our loved ones struggle with this battle. Thank you so much for being there for me and the people that you care about. And thank you for being the wind beneath my wings. I love you, and God bless you all.
Appreciation from the cancer survivors to everybody that's helped. They would like to show their appreciation, and they're going to be giving out pins for the Relay for Life. Everybody will get a pin here. Pin them on.
One first?
I'll be lucky to get picked.
That's like the back.
much. My pleasure. I have to give them back to the man.
Did you get a pen?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Do that. Everybody get a pen.